Hello there, Seraphim17 once again, bringing you the second level in Chapter 1 of my Castlevania Night Difficulty video walkthrough. And the first thing you're going to notice on these bunch of videos is I've got the old intro on them. And the reason for that is because this my fucking words, man. This guide is pretty old. And I've only just managed to get it done and, you know, get it out purely because it was in between a lot of big titles that I had to get guides out for as fast as I could to help build my channel, and this was kind of a secondary project. So that's the reason why the intro is different and things like that. Also, the videos are going to be a little shorter than my average videos purely because this game is really short when you know how to play it. A lot of encounters can be completely skipped, and a lot of the time it's better to rush past the encounters than it is to fight, because the fight mechanics on this game are nowhere near as tight as they should have been, in my opinion. They're better than a lot of other action games, but they're still pretty loose. And that section I was just doing then, if you attack the driver first instead of the warg, you will be able to jump on and then kill the warg, and it's a much more effective way to do that part of the level. But like I say, this early part of the guide, I was really not that great with the game, so I fight like a retard. For instance, whenever you fight the werewolves like this, never fight them with your chain. Throw them, spam the throw, just like in God of War. You're immortal while you do it, and you can just keep hooking them towards you. It's very simple. It's also the cause of a frustration of mine with this game, because the dude has a cross that can chain link people to him. It fires a fucking hook shot, for Christ's sake, and then he pulls them towards him and he does the throw. But if anything comes within 5 yards of you, he decides to try and grab them with his arm when he's got this ability to hook them towards him, and I don't understand that because it just seems stupid. And it's not the only thing about this game that frustrates me, because I think this game is very disappointing, truth be told. The demo really sold me on this was going to be a fantastic game, and it was probably one of the most underwhelming experiences I've ever had. But I'll get into that when we've got a longer video. Right now, that didn't go down too well, actually. Yeah, that was one way of doing it, because I did mention attacking the drivers first, but apparently if you attack the warg, you will be able to jump on top of it and do the quick time event anyway. So I suppose feel free to attack what you want, whichever works best for you. All I know is that this bit now, you're going to be taking on, you see him? He's charging up his move, always dodge that attack. Whenever he does that, you want to dodge. Whenever he leans back like that, if you hold the block, you will do a sync block, which is a really powerful counter system this game has. And if you can get good at doing it, you will be very powerful. One thing I will warn you of, though, is whoever programmed this game is a fucking retard. And the main reason for this is, when an enemy winds up to do an attack, their entire body becomes a weapon at the point of attacking to finishing the animation. So for instance, if anything goes to swing a punch at you and it's got a big fat belly, if you touch its belly while it's swinging its arm back preparing to, you know, throw the punch, the belly will count as a hit from the punch. So you full on need to be really careful, and sometimes the sync blocking isn't completely precise, so you have to do it a couple seconds before you want to, or a couple seconds after, depending on how close the enemy is. And if you find yourself getting hit for whatever reason and you can't understand, that is why. It's bad programming, it's just completely unforgivable. But once you've killed that dude, the cutscene will kick in again. You'll jump back on this horse that looks a little bit like Ixion from Final Fantasy X, and it's pretty much cutscenes. And I've left these ones in because they do tell a little bit of a story as far as where you're going to the next section. And this level's very short. As soon as we get to a level that's, you know, ample time, I will give you my full appraisal of the game. But as it stands, it's looking like 4 minutes of video, so nice and swift. But there is a good, I think, 30 odd of these videos. There's a shit ton. There's 30 gigs worth of Castlevania. So if you're looking forward to watching it and you're gonna, you know, you're going out your way to find it, you're gonna find a shit ton of it here. So thanks for watching, guys. You take care now.